what is one of the toughest challenges in scaling? Because it's not only that you scaled like locally, like you were working also with like global players when you were doing these types of things. How do you turn those into strengths through metrics, dashboards, or process innovation? How do you make all that work?
It's exactly what you said. You have to have it's a data-driven approach. When you are operating at that scale, so to give you an example, 275,000 hires a year, realistically, that's probably about 1.5 to 2 million resumes or applications that you are taking in and have to process. So you truly have to treat it as a numbers game, and you have to know your numbers. And I would expect this of my team members at the local level, as well as my regional leaders, as well as any partners, offshore partners that I was working with, is you have to understand if in this particular market, we need 10,000 hires between now and the end of the year, what is it going to take to do that, right? And you start to back your metrics and your data up. But you then have to inspect that data, right? Every day that goes by that you are missing a metric, you are increasing the likelihood that you are not going to deliver for your business partner. The red flags that raise up to say, we are not going to meet that demand unless we change course. You have to build this machine to still interact in a positive way with a human being who's walking in the door. It might be the first time they're trying to get a job. It might be that they are just trying to make ends meet, put food on the table, or any number of reasons. You have to treat them positively. You have to treat them as the human being they are. So the numbers is good for call it the skyscraper view, but at the ground level, it is a human process.
In my mind, as you're describing this, I'm like, they probably can't even afford to print out the resume, like to look and print and read a resume, like a million sheets of paper if everyone had a one page. Like it's like the logistics of it in my head. I'm just like, oh my gosh, processing that amount of data, like no one has time on planet Earth to read all of that all at once.
No, definitely not.